Jermaine Mannator would. And I'm going to show you what we picked up at the flea market, the thrift store, the last week or so. I don't know if I've shown you this before, so maybe I have, maybe I haven't. I picked it up a while back for $1. I don't think I've ever shown it. It's from a Target pack. So my phone over there. It's from a Target pack, and you can just pull it off and see what it looks like on the table there. It's the Star Wars Homestead. I forget what it's called exactly, but on eBay these are all for a lot, and I paid $1 in their tax on that. So that's pretty sweet. I was like looking at it in the store because it's weird. Like, the little plastic does not look like how they made the playsets when I was a kid. I was like, did somebody make their own little Star Wars diorama here and then just donate it? That was a little odd. But there's apparently some kind of Target exclusive. I'm not really too sure about the whole deal with it. I picked up this Hulk pop-up book. I looked with this. If I did with the Spider-Man one, just read it to my son a couple times. And I sold that one for the Spider-Man one for $3. It's actually pretty easy to sell. So, I mean, if I'm in at $1, I can get 3 out of it and read it to my son a couple times. That'll work for me. And this Agora Medi. It was priced $2.25. It's in the box. It's not brand new, but this is the box. It had everything. Like, it looks brand new, though. There's everything to it. And it came with 11 of the Agora Medi figures, which would not have originally been in the box. So, these things are not really easy to sell, but I've sold them before, and they move kind of slow. But it was priced $2.25, but the woman, I think she charged me gave me 50% off on everything. She had a sale, 20% off, and I pointed it out to her. And she was all confused and shit. So I think she might have given me even 50% off on those. I mean, I'll take it though. I'll say that right now. Also, at the same time, I picked up this Hulk. He does talk. Yeah, I'm too strong for you. I'll probably just sell this one because my son has a bunch of Hulks that are really large ones. He gets 3 or 4 of them, So probably should get rid of that one for $5. I think I paid less than $1 for him, so I'll leave that there. At the same time, I picked this up. This thing is I don't know what this is. It is a Star Wars toy. I have no idea what it is. I know one of you Star Wars fans out there can tell me. It's definitely going to go in my son's collection. He's not going to get this yet, but I mean, look at the side of this thing. You can see that. It's got a cockpit down here. And this was, again, $2.25. And I think she gave me half off on this one, too. So, $1 and some change. I mean, look at it. And it looks freaking brand new. There's not even scuff marks or any kind of stuff on there. So, I mean, this thing is enormous. Look at it compared to my big old head. I mean, this thing is enormous. So, you got that. And if anyone knows the name, please hit the time signature and leave me the name on this, because I'll be trying to look it up. I have no idea what it is. But the main reason I want to know what it is it had these taped to it. I have 3 of them, and 2 of them have the little missiles inside. One is missing it, and they have these little gimmicks here. I can't figure out where they go in it though. There's one place that looks like they could, but I can't seem to get them in there. So if anybody knows about that toy, please drop me a line. Would appreciate that. Let's see. Oh, same day. Well, yeah, I got this. So I guess this is the same deal. All right, so I mean, it was. I got something else there too that day, but I got this Fisher Price. I just bought it to sell it, but my son really liked it, so I was like, well, I guess we'll keep it. But it is pretty badass. I didn't realize how badass it was when I first started messing with it. But watch it. There we go. It's all on its own. The whole thing comes down, and it makes a bunch of other times these light up. I mean, that's pretty awesome. It's got a little dungeon, 2 dungeon areas in there. It's enormous. But I paid $3.25, and I think she made half off on this one too, so it's less than $2. This enormous thing. I was going to throw some Fisher Price figures with it and charge $10 for it. But I said, well, I get $10 for an hour and a year from now, so it might as well let my kid play with it for a while if he's enjoying it. I've also picked up a ton of little people toys. I mean, a ton of them. You guys probably have to interested in looking at those. They take a little while to move, but I've been finding them mad cheap. So, this, for example, I paid $1.25, and this was half off legitimately, because it was a color. So I paid $1.25 for this no other art deal. Got all the gimmicks on it. I can easy get 4 for this. I have another one, the exact same toy out there. In fact, this is the 3rd one of these I've had. I have 2 now. I had one before. I sold the other one with nothing for $5. I can get $5 for this, I guess. But I was selling the Noah, the one that has a Noah figure. I was selling for $5. And usually the way it works is like one lady will come in and like clean me out for like her kid. Oh, I want to get these, and so little people. I mean those figures, because if you can get them cheap, you could really make some good money with them. Every time someone comes out to buy little people, I make like profit, not what I have into it, but actual profit. I make like $30, easy. And but again, 125. So that was what about 70 cents after tax, something like that. I mean that's pretty good price. Different day we picked up this. It's a $1.99 Kilowog. All the Green Lantern stuff. It has a Green Lantern ring for $1.99. It's a good price on that. And of course, they got a little gimmick on the box there, but I don't care. My kid's just gonna open the box. I'm not a collector, so what the box doesn't really matter. Unless I'm gonna give it as a present to someone, which that one I wouldn't. It's not in good condition, but. We got this, the Power Wolf 4-pack. I picked up, this one, $6.99, and it has Izamak Call in there, which I've never even seen a toy before, so my son definitely will enjoy that. He really likes the Green Lanterns. You have a 4-pack there. It's another 4-pack. We actually have 2 of this one. The other one, $6.99 I paid for. The other one I'm trying to sell for $12, so I just listed it, so we'll see if it does or not. That is lower than it sells for on eBay. So my son does not have this guy, and actually he has the figures for all those rest of them. Which once I give him the set, so he can break it up and get this guy out for his toys. Which that'll probably be for like his birthday, and then I'll just throw all the other ones out there for sale. He didn't need like 2 of the exact same figure. So yeah, I think he does that. I picked up this group here at the flea market for $2. That is another part of it. This stuff, pretty much all just to sell. There's one more figure here that I don't know, in this place somewhere. This is Batgirl, and there's she has some articulation. She's from '93. There's a Catwoman from the same series was also in there, but I can't seem to find her. But she's pretty common. But yeah, I could probably sell her for like $1. Houdini! I have a bunch of these guys out there right now. They'll start with Play School. Somebody will come through and probably buy the whole deal of them. I'll get $1 for him. Looks like a Foo Dog, $1. This Apocalypse. He's even got the coils and everything. I'd get $2 for him. So I mean, right there, he makes the money back. So already we're looking at like $3 profit. It's a Leonardo toy from I don't know, the early '90s or late '80s. They're like G.I. Joe knockoffs. But I thought this looks pretty cool. So I'm pretty sure he'll sell. He'll go on the dollar bin. The Leonardo toys sell. They just didn't sell really quickly. No idea what these are. I have another figure I think it's from the same line. If someone knows what these are, hit me a time signature. Let me know on these guys. But he'll go on the dollar bin. This one I was a little disappointed in. It's one of the reasons I bought it. It's a Nightwing, but he's got like a big gash on him, which I couldn't really see. But I'll throw him out there. Let's see if somebody buys him. This guy, I already have one of him out there, but he's from some DC character. Doesn't really matter. And there's a knockoff Crocodile Dundee. And then another $1 for it. So, that bag itself will be good profit. Not anything huge, but the profit I made off going out there today, I'll probably, probably pretty close to paying for the stuff that I actually bought for my son. So, unless, there's one thing I'm debating whether I'll sell or not. If I do, a lot. I got some wrestling figures. Wrestling figures I got like $2 each for. And so I bought these for $1 each, which is kind of on the high side, but better make $1 than nothing. Plus, I got a bunch of wrestlers out there, but you kind of need a lot, because it might be that one name that gives a person out there, and then when they're spending the money, they're like, okay, I'll take these 8 as well. So, it's kind of worth it. This is the master and the ruler of the world, Sid Vicious, who has declined from doing a big boot to just kind of raising his knee at you. I think this is very awesome. Even has they couldn't put the body glove stuff on there, but they got really close to it on this arm, elbow pad there. But Sid Vicious, the master and the ruler of the world, that was going to go in my son's wrestling collection, which is actually quite small. He doesn't really like wrestling too much, but some of the toys, I'll usually just take the wrestlers I like, and when I'm playing with him, I'll just take them and start beating up his other toys, and I'll do the wrestling voices, so she likes that. Here's Mr. Ass, Billy Gunn. So again, all those are $1. I could easily get two each for them. Booker T from Harlem Heat. I got 2 of the exact same figure. I've had this figure before. He sells. But Booker T's still active on the WWE, which those are the easiest guys to sell. Chris Jericho. So just incredible. these guys can be a little more tricky. I mean, he's in really good shape, though. Just incredible for WWE and TNA, and of course ECW. I never liked him; thought he's always sucked. But here's probably the cooler, just figure-wise, of them. This is an actual WCW, the Giant, or now the Big Show. As soon as in WCW, and looking at hair, then he even has a belt with him, and the figure's kind of cool because it actually has some decent articulation. Some of the WCW, like you can choke slam somebody with this guy. Some of the WCW toys just had like nothing. I mean, they were just garbage on articulation. I also picked up this. Anyone knows what this is? Looks like a bullfrog lizard dog mix. Its mouth opens. It's a Marvel toy. I think it was from from '98. So anybody knows what this is? Anytime signature, just let me know. That one will go into my son's toy. He'll enjoy that one, I think. I showed you that and that. What's that? Not sure if I already showed you this or not. Second time I had to do this video, someone called me and I had to turn the ringtone off because I don't want eBay or YouTube to terminate my account because 3 seconds of copyrighted music played over it from my ringtone. This is a Star Wars toy. I don't know what it is. If anyone knows, let me know. It's like in great shape. I got that for I think I got it for just over $1. And it came with these. 2 of them sold the missiles in them. I don't know if these actually go to it or not, and if they do, I'm not sure where to put them in. That's why I want to look at the picture so I can figure out how to put those in. Nothing seemed very apparent there. Now for the actual, the real deal. And this guy had these 3 Star Wars vehicles, and I said, "Now look here, man. Now what you going to take on these vehicles?" He had them priced a total of $20. I said, "All 3, what do you take on them?" He said, I'll take 15. So I handed my son the money and had him go. I mean, I'd have paid the 20. But, I mean, why are you going to pay 20 when you could pay 15? So we got this one. No, these are original Star Wars vehicles. That's right. So I forget what this is called. But, yeah, it's original. My son doesn't have one of this vehicle either. So the pieces are a little loose there, but on this one, but whatever. Also, picked up, you go in there, don't like pop and go, "Oh my God!" Just go and start like knocking stuff a little bit. Not crazy, don't be a dick, don't piss the guy off, but just be kind of, because I talk to my son, right? I'll just, because, but the guys they can always hear, they're always listening, right? So, I'm not like being a dick, like I'm just sitting there talking to myself, so it works really well. Because, I mean, once you go there, I got my kid sitting there. I'm not, like, bashing him. I'm like, "Oh, well, look at this. These are really dirty, and it's missing these parts. See, that's missing." Under the auspice of just schooling him on it, which I also am doing. I'm schooling him, so he knows. I mean, he can already find stuff. Hey, I wonder what this is. So, yeah, you see the front flap there, and that is, of course, the Millennium Falcon. This is the original, the old school. It's missing some parts, but it's got that. It's got this part that goes here. It's got the other landing gear there. It's got the cockpit here. It's got the gunner. I mean, that gunner is pretty much straight. It's got the little table there. This part here, of course, is missing. I have an older or newer, a more modern version of this as well. I used to have one of these when I was a kid. Of course, we have that part as well. So it is missing a couple things, but it definitely, at the price I paid, it's definitely still in good shape. Well, here's a Catwoman under the stuff there. All right, so I got those 2. That's 2, but there was a 3rd vehicle. What could that other vehicle be? What could that other vehicle be? Kind of get a little. Let's see, baby. What kind of cream do we have going on here? This thing. These are actually really dirty though. They do need to be washed off. That's right. That's right. It's got a little yellowing here on the gimmicks, which whatever. I don't know. I might actually just strip this for parts, like take like this part and these, which I don't have on my son's, and take them and put them on his, and then just sell this one because these are large. These take up a lot of space in my house, and I don't know if my son really needs 2 of these to have the experience. But I mean, it has the flap here. Only thing that seems to be missing is the little part down here, and it has everything else. So that's a pretty damn good deal. It was all kinds of people were making comments as I was walking out. Oh, it's AT-AT, or they were like, "Oh, I used to have that," or "Oh, what's that thing? Oh, that's cool." I'm like, "Yeah, man, this is really valuable." I told him I got the deal of the day at the flea market when I picked that up because he had 10 on that and 5 on each of the other ones, and he took 15 for all of them. So, how are we going to break that down? That's what we got. So that's going to be our thrift store finds.